The future lies before you like a field of fallen snow. Be careful how you tread it, for every step will show. These words, dear friends, are not my own, but they capture the essence of what I wish to impart to you today. For in this grand tapestry of life, we are each given a thread, and it is up to us to weave it into the greater design. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted wilderness. The path ahead is not marked. There are no signposts to guide you, and the terrain is as varied as it is challenging. This, my friends, is the landscape of your future. It is wild, it is uncertain, and it is entirely yours to explore. But do not be daunted by the vastness of it all. For within you lies a compass more reliable than any crafted by human hands. It is the compass of your convictions, your dreams, and your innermost desire. Trust in it, for it will guide you true. In my time, I have seen great changes sweep across our world. I have witnessed the marvels of technology transform the very fabric of our society. Yet, amidst all this change, one truth remains constant, the power of the individual to shape their own destiny. You see, the future is not some far-off land that we must wait to reach. It is not a fixed point on the horizon that draws ever closer with each passing day. No, the future is something far more immediate, far more tangible. It is the sum of our choices, the product of our actions, the result of our dreams made manifest. Each morning, when you rise from your slumber, you're given a gift more precious than any material possession. You are given a day filled with hours, minutes, and seconds, each one a tiny building block of your future. How will you use them? Will you squander them on trivial pursuits, or will you invest them in the creation of something meaningful? I implore you, do not be content to merely exist in this world, to drift aimlessly through life carried by the currents of circumstance. Instead, seize the rudder of your own ship. Chart your course with purpose and intent. For it is only through deliberate action that we can hope to create a future worthy of our potential. But what does it mean to make your own future? Some might say it means achieving great fame or amassing great wealth. Others might argue it's about leaving a lasting legacy or changing the world in some grand, sweeping way. While these are certainly noble aspirations, I would argue that making your own future is something far more personal, far more intimate. It is about living a life true to yourself. It is about pursuing your passions with unwavering dedication. It is about cultivating your talents and using them in service of something greater than yourself. It is about facing your fears and overcoming them, about falling and rising again, about learning and growing with each passing day. Consider for a moment the humble acorn. Tiny and insignificant it may seem, yet within its shell lies the blueprint of a mighty oak. But that oak will never come to be if the acorn is content to remain as it is. It must break free from its shell, must push through the soil, must stretch its leaves towards the sun. It must weather storms and resist drought. It must grow slowly but surely, day after day, year after year. You, my friends, are like that acorn. Within each of you lies the potential for greatness. But potential alone is not enough. It must be nurtured, cultivated, and most importantly, acted upon. Your future will not make itself. It requires your active participation, your unwavering commitment, and your relentless effort. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, but surely the future is not entirely in our control. What a fate of circumstance, of the countless external forces that shape our lives. And to this I say, you are right. We cannot control everything that happens to us. Life will always have its share of unexpected twists and turns, but we can control how we respond to these events. We can choose our attitude, our perspective, our actions in the face of adversity. In my own life, I have faced numerous challenges and setbacks. There were times when the path ahead seemed insurmountable, when the future looked bleak and uncertain. But it was in these moments that I discovered the true strength of the human spirit. For it is not in times of ease and comfort that we grow, but in times of hardship and struggle. Remember, my friends, that the difficulties you face are not obstacles to your future, but opportunities for growth. They are the forge in which your character is tempered, the crucible in which your strength is tested. Embrace them, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones towards your goals. But let us not forget that making your own future is not a solitary endeavor. We're all interconnected, our lives woven together in a complex tapestry of relationships and shared experiences. Your actions, your choices, your very being has an impact on those around you. As you shape your own future, you are also contributing to the collective future of humanity. This is both a great responsibility and a tremendous opportunity. For in shaping your own future, you have the power to inspire others, to lift them up, to show them what is possible when one dares to dream and dares to act. Your life can be a beacon of hope, a testament to the indomitable human spirit. But how, you might ask, does one begin this monumental task of shaping the future? The answer, my friends, lies in the present moment, for the future is built one day at a time, one choice at a time, one action at a time. It begins with how you choose to spend this very moment. Will you use it to take a step, however small, towards your dreams? Will you use it to learn something new, to hone your skills, to expand your understanding of the world? Will you use it to show kindness to another, to make a positive difference in someone's life, to leave the world a little better than you found it? The choices you make today are the seeds of your future. Plant them wisely, nurture them diligently, and in time they will grow into a forest of possibilities. But be warned, for the path of making your own future is not an easy one. It requires courage to step off the beaten path, to forge your own way through the wilderness of life. It requires perseverance to keep going when the going gets tough, to pick yourself up when you stumble and fall. It requires patience to see your dreams through to fruition. For great things are not built in. Yeah, you will face doubts, both from within and without. There will be those who tell you that your dreams are too big, your goals too lofty. There will be times when you question yourself, when you wonder if you're on the right path. I have these moments. I urge you to hold fast to your vision. Remember why you started this journey in the first place? Let your passion be the fuel that drives you forward even when the road ahead seems long and arduous. And do not be afraid to ask for help along the way. Surround yourself with those who believe in you, who support your dreams, who challenge you to be your best self. Seek out mentors who can guide you, friends who can encourage you, companions who can share in your journey. For while the future you're creating is your own, you need not walk the path alone. As you embark on this grand adventure of making your own future, I encourage you to dream big. Do not limit yourself based on what others think is possible or practical. The most remarkable achievements in human history were once considered impossible dreams. The ability to fly, to explore the depths of the oceans, to communicate instantly across vast distances, and these were all once the stuff of fantasy. Yet they became reality because someone dared to dream and, more importantly, dared to act on those dreams. But dreaming alone is not enough. Dreams must be paired with action, with consistent effort, with unwavering determination. A dream without action is merely a wish, a gossamer thing that floats away on the lightest breeze. But a dream backed by action becomes a goal. And a goal pursued with persistence becomes reality. Set your sights high, my friends. Aim for the stars, for even if you fall short, you'll still land among the clouds. And from those lofty heights, you'll see the world from a new perspective. You'll discover possibilities you never knew existed. As you work towards your goals, remember to celebrate your progress along the way. Too often we become so focused on our destination that we forget to appreciate the journey. But it is on this journey that we truly live, that we grow, that we become the person capable of achieving our dreams. Take time to reflect on how far you've come. Acknowledge your growth, your learnings, your small victories. For it is these moments of reflection and appreciation that will give you the strength to keep going when the path becomes steep and the journey seems long. And speaking of the journey, let us talk for a moment about failure. In your quest to make your own future, you will encounter failure. This is not a possibility, but a certainty. You will make mistakes, you will face setbacks, you will have moments where it seems that all is lost. But I urge you, do not fear failure. Embrace it, for failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone towards it. Every Failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger and wiser. The most successful individuals in history are not those who never failed, but those who never let failure defeat. They saw each failure as a lesson, each setback as a chance to reassess and improve. When you fail, and you fail, do not despair. Do not give up. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better, to move close to my goals? For in the alchemy of a determined spirit, even failure can be transmuted into success. As you forge ahead, creating your future step by step, day by day, remember to remain flexible. The future is not a fixed point, but a constantly shifting landscape. Your goals may change as you grow and evolve. Your path may take unexpected turns. Be open to these changes. Adapt, evolve, grow. For the ability to change course when necessary is just as important as the determination to stay the course when things get tough. But amidst all this talk of change and growth, of forging ahead and creating your future, let us not forget the importance of staying true to your core values. In a world that often seems to prioritize success at any cost, it is crucial to remember that how you achieve your goals is just as important as achieving them. Integrity, compassion, kindness, these are not roadblocks to success, but the very foundations upon which true success is built. A future created through deceit or at the expense of others is a hollow victory indeed. Strive to create a future that not only fulfills your dreams, but also makes the world a better. And as you work towards your goals, do not neglect the present moment. For while it is important to plan for the future, to work towards your dreams, it is equally important to live fully in the here and now. Find joy in the small moments. Appreciate the beauty that surrounds you. Cultivate gratitude for what you have even as you strive for more. Remember, the future you're creating is not some distant land that you'll reach one day. It is the accumulation of all your present moments. Make each of these moments count. Live them fully, consciously, purposefully. For a life well lived is the truest measure of a future well made. As we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with one final thought. Making your own future is not about controlling every aspect of what is to come. It is not about having a perfect plan that unfolds exactly as you envision. Life is far too complex, too wonderfully unpredictable for that. No. Making your own future is about taking an active role in shaping your life's journey. It's about making conscious choices, about living with intention and purpose. It's about having the courage to follow your dreams, the strength to overcome obstacles, and the wisdom to learn and grow along the way. Your future is a blank canvas and you are the artist. The brushes are your choices, your actions, your words. The colors are your dreams, your passions, your values. What masterpiece will you create? What story will your life tell? Ponder this for a moment, dear friends. The enormity of it all, the sheer potential that lies within your grasp. For in this metaphor of life as art, we find a profound truth, that we are not mere spectators in the grand theatre of existence, but active participants, creators of our own destiny. Think of the great artists throughout history. Did they not face blank canvases, both trepidation and excitement? Did they not sometimes doubt their ability to translate the visions in their minds into reality? Yet they persevered. They picked up their brushes, mixed their paints, and began to create. Stroke by stroke, layer by layer, they brought their masterpieces into being. Your life is no different. Each day presents you with a fresh canvas. Each moment offers you a chance to add to your masterpiece. Will you approach it with fear and hesitation, or with courage and conviction? Remember, even the greatest artists did not create their masterpieces in a single stroke. They worked at it day after day, refining, adjusting, sometimes even starting anew. They understood that creation is a process, not an event. So too must you approach the creation of your future. Do not be discouraged if your first attempts do not match the grand vision in your mind. For just as a painter must learn to mix colors to create depth and shadow, so too must you learn the skills necessary to bring your dreams to life. Each mistake is not a failure, but a lesson. Each imperfection is not a flaw, but a unique brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life. Art, what colors will you choose for your masterpiece? What years will dominate the landscape of your future? Will it be the vibrant red of passion, the calming blue of wisdom, the warm yellow of joy? The choice, my friends, is entirely yours. Your dreams are the primary colors from which all others flow. They are the foundation of your palette. What do you dream of? What visions dance in your mind when you allow yourself to imagine a future unlimited by fear or doubt? These dreams are not idle fancies to be dismissed, but seeds of your future reality. Nurture them, explore them, let them guide your passions are the bold strokes that bring life and energy to your canvas. What sets your soul on fire? What activities make you lose track of time, so engrossed are you in their pursuit? These passions are not distractions from your real life, but essential elements of the life you are meant to live. Embrace them, cultivate them, let them add vibrancy and depth to your masterpiece. Your values are the subtle shades that add depth and meaning to your work. What principles guide your actions? What truth do you hold dear, regardless of circumstance? These values are the foundation upon which your future is built. They provide consistency and integrity to your life's work. Honor them, uphold them, let them infuse every aspect of your creation. But remember, dear friends, while you are the primary artist of your life, you do not create in isolation. Your canvas is part of a larger gallery, your masterpiece one among many. The choices you make, the strokes you lay down, influence and are influenced by the works around you. Consider then how your masterpiece might complement and enhance those of others. How might your unique creation contribute to the beauty of the whole? For in this grand gallery of life, we are all interconnected, our individual works forming a tapestry far greater than any single piece. This interconnectedness brings both responsibility and opportunity. Responsibility, for your actions ripple out beyond your own canvas, touching the lives of those around you. Opportunity, for in collaboration with others, you can create something far grander than you could alone. So as you work on your masterpiece, take time to appreciate the works of others, learn from their techniques, be inspired by their vision, offer encouragement in their struggles. For in lifting others, you elevate yourself, and the entire gallery is made more beautiful. Now, some of you may be thinking, but I am no artist. I have no ground vision, no exceptional talents. To this I say, nonsense. Each of you is an artist in your own right, with a unique perspective and distinctive voice. Your life is your art, and it need not conform to anyone else's definition of masterpiece. Perhaps your art is not a painting, but symphony. Each choice a note, each action a chord, building into a melody that is uniquely yours. Or perhaps it is a novel, each day a new page, each experience a new chapter in the story of your life. The media matters not. What matters is that you recognize your power as the creator, the author, the composer of your own future. Go after those moments when the brush seems too heavy to lift, when the canvas appears too vast, the colors too dull. For surely such moments will come, moments of doubt, of fear, of weariness. It is in these moments that your true strength as an artist will be tested. In these moments, I urge you to step back from your canvas. Take a breath, gain perspective. Remember why you began this work in the first place. Recall the dreams that set you on this path, the passions that fuel your efforts, the values that guide your hand. And then, my friends, pick up your brush once more, for it is often in these moments of greatest challenge that the most beautiful creations emerge. A single stroke of courage in a moment of fear can transform your entire work. A splash of hope in a landscape of doubt can change the entire tone of your masterpiece. Remember too that like any great artist, you have the power to change your work as you go. If a certain area of your canvas no longer reflects your vision, you can paint over it. If a color no longer suits your purpose, you can mix a new one. Your future is not set in stone, but is as fluid and changeable as wet paint on canvas. This ability to adapt, to change course, to reimagine your work is one of your greatest strengths as the artist of your own future. Embrace it. Do not be afraid to experiment, to try new techniques, for it is often in these moments of experimentation that we discover our true potential, that we create something beyond even our own imagination. As you work on your piece. Remember to step back occasionally and view it as a whole. It's easy to become so focused on the small details that we lose sight of the bigger picture. Each brushstroke is important, yes, but it is in the interplay of all the elements that the true beauty of your work will emerge. Take time to reflect on your progress. Celebrate the areas of your canvas that bring you joy, that reflect your vision. Learn from the areas that challenge you, that don't quite match your intention. Both are valuable, both contribute to the overall work. And as you survey your work, ask yourself, does masterpiece reflect who I truly am? Does it embody my deepest values, my grandest dreams, my most passionate pursuits? If not, you have the power to change it. You have the power to align your creation more closely with your true self. For in the end, the greatest masterpieces are those that are authentic, that bear the unmistakable mark of their creator. Your life's work should be a reflection of you, not the you that others expect you to be, but the you that exists in your heart of hearts, in the depths of your soul. This authenticity requires courage. The courage to be vulnerable, to reveal your true self to the world. The courage to follow your own path, even when others question your direction. The courage to create a future that is uniquely, unequivocally your own. But, oh, the beauty that emerges when we have the courage to be authentic. It is a beauty that resonates deep within the hearts of others, that inspires and uplifts. For when we are true to ourselves in the creation of our future, we give others permission to do the same. Our courage becomes contagious, our authenticity a beacon of hope to those still struggling to find their own path. As you continue to work on your masterpiece, remember that the process is just as important as the product. The joy is in the creation, in the daily act of bringing your vision to life. Embrace this journey with all its challenges and triumphs, its moments of frustration and moments of flow. For it is on this journey that you will discover not just what you are capable of creating, but who you are capable of becoming. The artist is shaped by the art, just as surely as the art is shaped by the artist. As you create your future, you are also creating yourself. So paint boldly, my friends. Mix colors that have never been seen before. Create shapes that defy expectation. Let your brush dance across the canvas with joy and abandon, for this is your masterpiece, your unique contribution to the gallery of life. And no matter how your work looks at any given moment, no matter how it compares to the works around it, it is valuable, it is important, it is needed. The gallery would be incomplete without your unique creation. Your future, like your masterpiece, is a work in progress. It will evolve and change as you do. There will be moments of brilliant inspiration and moments of humbling challenge. Embrace them all, for it is in the interplay of light and shadow, of triumph and struggle, that the most compelling works of art emerge. So go forth, dear friends, with brushes in hand and fire in your hearts. Face your blank canvas with courage and excitement, for you are the artists of your own lives, the creators of your own future. And the masterpiece you are about to create, it will be magnificent. Paint your dreams in bold strokes across the sky of your future. Let your passions add depth and texture to the landscape of your life. Allow your values to infuse every corner of your canvas with meaning and purpose. Create a future that is as unique and beautiful as you are. But in the end, when you step back and view the grand tapestry of your life, what will matter most is not the perfection of each individual stroke, but the overall beauty of the work you've created. A life lived with purpose, with passion, with authenticity. That is the true masterpiece. And remember, the creation of your future is not a task to be completed, but a lifelong journey to be embraced. Each day brings new colors to your palette, new techniques to your repertoire, new inspirations to your vision. Embrace this ongoing process of creation and recreation. For as long as you live, you have the power to shape your future, to refine your masterpiece, to tell your story in ever more beautiful and compelling ways. So pick up your brush, my friends. Your canvas awaits. Your future is yours to create. Make it a masterpiece.